Yo, what's up, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to Tunes POV. I'd like to thank everybody that checked out all the previous episodes. Thank you for coming back this week. Right here, I got my boy Tony T with me from My Kick to Passion. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man.
Glad to be here, man.
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to get into a little bit of your back history. I know you've been in sneakers for a while, and you're really in-depth in the sneaker culture and everything like that. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, man, it's pretty good, man. Like I said, My Kick to Passion has been an organization been running about 2 years now. Pretty much anything that's involved in sneakers, we've done it, man. From sneaker summits to giving away shoes to just, interviewing collectors at their houses and stuff, man. So we're really trying to build a culture down here in the South for sneakerhead awareness. I call myself a sneaker activist, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So really just like fighting for my rights for shoes or whatever. So, but it's fun, man. It's exciting. We've gotten a lot of support, looking for more supporters. And like I said, we're excited where the brand is growing right now.
For sure, definitely. And I know for a fact that you real deep, big, and heavy in sneaker culture. I'm just now kind of diving in and kind of getting my feet wet and everything like that. So I really appreciate you coming out, giving me a little direction and everything like that. And so how you want to get into it first?
Man, sure, man. Whatever you got, man. I'm running with it, man. I'm here. I'm a guest.
All right, so first off,
before we start, though, I definitely want to shout out what we get. We're actually live in a sneaker store. Big shout out to the Closet on O'Neal Lane.
Definitely.
Make sure y'all stop by. Real cool spot, man. We definitely enjoying our stay here. So, but I'm really excited. I'm in a sneaker store. I'm talking about sneakers. Don't get much better than this.
Yeah, it don't get much better than this at all. And then we surrounded by some of the best, man. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into these upcoming releases.
Okay.
All right, so October 2nd, we got the Nike Air Cruise Reds.
Okay. I'm really excited. Well, I'll cut you off a little bit right there. I'm really excited about that. Victor Cruz, cat I look up to in the game, you know what I'm saying? He was one of like the underdogs that made it to the league, and I think he's done a great job marketing and networking himself outside of football. So I'm really excited about the shoes. It's going to be about $150. To me, it's very similar to Bo Jackson. That's the only thing I've seen from him that I didn't like. It's like a trainer type of shoe, but it's real close on that Bo Jackson kind of style. But I'm a Bo Jackson fan, though, so I see why Nike kind of went that direction. They started, I think, with an all-red one, which is real hot right now. So really excited to see how Victor Cruz shoe is going to do. Most new athlete shoes that have been coming out haven't done that well, so I'm anxious to see how Nike is going to promote and brand this. So it's going to be a good look, man.
And this is going to be his first shoe?
First shoe.
Okay, then.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're excited to see that, man. After that, we got the Nike LeBron 12 Lows, Air Max 95 collaboration.
Hate it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I feel like Nike is not, when you start collaborating and bringing one shoe with another shoe and stuff, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lack of creativity.
Especially when you have a newer shoe and then you have an older shoe, and you're like, okay, well, people like the newer shoe, people like the older shoe, let's put them together. And
the old heads want the old stuff, the new kids want the new stuff.
Yeah, and you're trying to put it together, and it almost never works.
To me, LeBron's shoe has been on a slump for like the last 2 or 3 years. I think the price keeps going up.
Price goes
a couple
up.
years ago, he wasn't even wearing them in the games in the playoffs. So I just think they need to just revamp his whole line and just start over though.
Possibly.
But it's King James though, so he's still making.
Yeah. After that, on October 3rd, we have the Jordan 14. The Laney's.
Yeah, we got them in the store right now.
We got them right here.
Pretty cool shoe, man. I'm not a 14 fan. Me personally, I just think they're really, really uncomfortable. It's a really hard-made shoe. Not a lot of support. I'm 30 now. Happy to say that. So, but yeah, man, it's just not comfortable. But I think it's dope because it definitely got a Southern University. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my alumni. I think it's definitely gonna do well out here in Baton Rouge and Louisiana. Anybody who supports Southern or the band or anything about that, I think it's a hot shoe. Like I said, for the low top, it doesn't look bad. It got like the little faded off-white kind of vibe going on right here. Suede's pretty nice, with a real good suede they use. So, I say protected, but I definitely think the whole the Southern University, thing is going to help it out a lot. And it's a retro colorway to Laney, high school Michael Jordan went to. So, you know what I'm saying? I think whenever you throw a little history in there, it's going to make it pop.
Definitely. And that's always the shoes that I try to lean more to, like the ones that, first of all, that he actually wore. And then the ones that actually have a history or story behind them,
of course,
especially in the colorway and things like that.
I'm just not a fan. I went crazy a couple of years, like last year, the Ferraris came out, the all red Ferraris.
Wanted them so bad.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So
They
bad.
dropped them in Chicago first, so I was like, man, I got to get my hands on the shoes. Then they eventually released them. Publicly or whatever. They got them, man, and I may have worn them once. They're just really uncomfortable, man. I'm just all about comfort. That's why I'm really excited when Jordan Brand went to the remastering this year. I think that really did make the shoe a lot comfortable. I think it went up about $30. People weren't happy about that.
Right.
But the shoe does have a better quality and feel, so I'll pay extra couple bucks for a nice little feel.
Exactly.
So, but big shout out to these coming out, these dropping. I think this is gonna do good in the stores. I don't think this is one that's gonna sit. So you might want to get your raffle ticket, get up early, or hit up your shoe plug on this one right here for sure.
After that, we have the Under Armour Curry 1 championship package. Also on the 3rd, on the 7th, we have Air Jordan 1, the Low OG Royals.
We could talk about the lows a little bit.
Yeah.
I did see one low in here. Let me see. Right here, right here. It's the bread low. I'm totally opposed to the shoe. I'm a big bread person, but the low top to me is just. I'm not gonna say it's hurting the shoe game, but it's a lot of people I think that's just not liking it.
I don't too much care for it. I'm a big guy, man. I have tall ankles, so I can't really rock the low tops.
It's a tough go, man. It's a tough go. The low top thing. I mean, it's good for the summertime. I know what they're trying to vibe off on the real summer weather, but I don't know. To me, a low top to high top is totally. I mean, sneakers back in the day was high top, b-boy, 80s, 90s. That was the vibe, man. That was right. So you kind of just, to me, it's like you just cutting the decades off.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not really a big fan of it, but they will be blue and black like this coming out. I probably won't be getting those either, but just something that I thought I would share. I know I've been getting a lot of grief from the street and the sneaker community about just that low top game, man. So.
Yeah. October 10th, we got the Composite Pros, the white Gucci's.
Oh man, I'm not liking that shoe particularly, but the last Gucci's that came out blew off the shelf, the black and green. Whenever you have a theme, once again, anything with a theme, people are gonna want to get their hands on it because they feel like they got something exclusive or something a little rare. I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, the phone posits to me are slowly working themselves back up in the sneak game. To me, they fell off for about.
They're keeping them plain. That's what I like.
Yeah, yeah.
Also on the 10th, we have the Air Jordan 1 High, the UNC's, the powder blue joints.
Yes, real excited, real excited about these. If you know anything about me, retro ones are my favorite Jordan. Once again, what I talked about earlier, that remastered leather. You kind of feel that shoe, just the softness of the leather. I mean, really feel like you back in like 85, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people always ask me, why do they still make clothing and apparel still in powder blue? It just pays homage to where Jordan went to college. Right. So I think it's a good look. This is a must buy. I mean, every store is probably gonna be carrying low numbers on these. So like I said, once again, they don't put the ones out there in high volumes. These type of shoes sell crazy in like Tokyo, China, all over the world. Ones are like big in New York. And to me, ones was the first push as far as fashion, you know, the skinny jeans and you know, things like that. So with the ones and stuff, so it's a big cultural look. So they make sure to keep those things kind of boxed up and limited. And every time they put them out, it's just great quality. I love the box that it comes in. They come with 2 different shoe strings. They just smell retro. So I think you know, they still have Nike on the tongue right there too. So I mean, just stuff that you got to pay attention to that makes this shoe official. And like I said, it was his first shoe, so I mean, you got to, you know, it's all about the history.
Definitely. The 15th of October, we got D Rose 6, the home. What you feel about them?
I just feel sorry for everything about Derrick. I mean, I love Derrick Rose, but with his injuries, I mean, you can't push a sneaker brand off the turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just really what it is. I even heard people say he would have signed with Nike when they got hurt as much. So it's kind of tough, man. So love Derrick Rose, love his game. Big shout out to Chicago, but I just think, like I said, it's hard to push a sneaker brand or any type of athletic sneaker if you're not on the court balling in them.
Definitely true. After that, we have on the 17th, the 7th, it's going to be a grade school size, the Fuchsia Glows.
Oh yeah, I mean the great thing about the girl Jordans, I think they did something great this year with the extended sizes. Pretty much women, the average woman foot now is anywhere from an 8, 8.5, 9, 10, 11. So you know, women are a lot bigger these days. So I think it was dope that Jordan said we're going to expand these shoes so women can get a pink Jordan in their size. So I think it's really cool. Girls love it. Even guys buy it because they know other fellas in it buy it. I think the largest size is a 9.5. So if you wear a 9, 9.5 as a guy, you can get into like a pink Jordan or something like that. So me personally, you're not gonna catch me in it, but I do think it's a good look for Jordan. Just kind of saying that's an area that we need to focus on. They got women that want to wear our Jordans, you know what I'm saying, and matching some of the requests of what's out there. So I think that's dope, and I do think that one's gonna sell out the shelf for the ladies, you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha. All right, and on the same date, on the 17th, we have the KD8s, Easy Euro. I was kind of iffy about it. KD's been kind of really falling off for me. Definitely. I was really heavy on them when, I want to say 2 years ago. After they came out with the low top joints, I think those were the last ones that were really kind of solid. And then they kind of brought them back, and
too many pairs, just too many. I mean, you know, KD was high, just too many shoes, too many at once. You know, the price going up. I remember when KD started, he said, "I love Nike. I love sneakers because I want to make them affordable."
Exactly.
And I understand how marketing, I understand how it works, but you know, you kind of some things you got to stick to. His shoes now I'm right at $200, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
See, I haven't bought KDs in a while. I think the last time I picked up some KDs, they were maybe like 80-something, 100 with tax.
Nah, not no more, man. So he's definitely up there with the big dogs. And, you know, like I said, I just felt like he should have stuck to that creed of, you know what I'm saying, coming up poor, I want, you know, middle class people, whoever, to be able to afford my sneakers. So I think if we would have stuck with that, they would have kept them bad boys rolling off the shelf.
After that, on the same date, on the 17th, we have the Air Jordan 1.5. What is a 1.5?
I hate the 1.5, man. It's pretty much a retro one. I don't even know if we have one in here that, but it's pretty much a retro one. But they add like a little extra little hump on the back of it. Oh, they actually got one. We got one in store, man. Grab one. Let me grab it right here. Bam. Perfect. So here we go. So we got a 1.5. Big shout out to the closet. You know what I'm saying? Having what we need all the time. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They put an extra little insole in it. It's like the retro one, but it's like something like more like your grandpa would wear. Like I hate it, man. I mean, you know me, just being an OG, I can never really convert to something like that. But I bet it's more comfortable. Looks like you have a nice little boot support and stuff in there. But you know, that 1.5 is like, you know, you can't get the one. We're gonna give you something that looks almost like it, so you can kind of just, you know, play it off.
So this is like more like a newer type shoe, or have they been having 1.5?
No, 1.5 is fairly something pretty new. They started just coming with. Not sure how long ago, but they, like I said, they're very similar. You know, saying to a one style. It's not too much difference. It's really with the sole. I think they just like more a comfort right there. And as you can see, look, instead of Jordan, they have Nike right there.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like a mock. You know, it's really like mocking it. So I'm not really a big fan of it. You see the bottom, this is real OG kind of flat surface. It's more like a little boost and comfort. So that's a 1.5. So you'll never catch me a pair of 1.5s. Yeah. I think the price is cheaper too. So you know what I'm saying. So that's how that works. though. But you know, you can't get mad when they try to make stuff at every price range where people can afford them. So you know, so hey, that's what you do.
On the 24th of October, we have the Air Jordan 3 Time of Charm and the Under Armour Curry ones, Iron Sharpens Iron.
I mean, big shout out to Steph Curry winning the championship, and you know, I just love his whole lifestyle and everything. But I mean, as far as sneakers, Under Armour just doesn't cut it, man. The day I start seeing cats just rock Under Armour for fashion, it's gonna be a hell of a day. So.
I honestly feel like it's coming around because in my top 5, which we're gonna talk about a little bit later, I actually have a pair of Currys that's coming out.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into that.
That's what's up, bro.
All right, man.
Y'all gotta stay tuned, man. My Kids Passion, you know, stay tuned TV.
All right, so what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna take a quick intermission, and we're gonna come right back to y'all with some of the sneaker talk.
Yes, sir.
So, like I said before, I'm fairly new into the sneaker community. I'm just really jumping in and getting my feet wet and everything.
Yes, sir.
I don't consider myself a sneakerhead yet. 1, because I don't have the budget, and 2, I don't have the flair.
Okay.
So what exactly, I guess, in your opinion, makes a sneakerhead?
Man, that word is widely used, you know what I'm saying, these days for sneakerhead and things like that. So I give you, you know, a little dabble of what I think about. Sneakerhead to me mainly is anyone who collects, trade, pretty much you just admire sneakers. Like you really, like, it's some people who just love cars. Like they just got a fetish, like cars, you know what I'm saying? Some people love hunting, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Sneakerhead the same way. You just have like an admire for shoes, period. Not just Jordans and not just, you know, Adidas. It's just an admire for sneakers. That feeling of just lacing them up, putting them on. Pretty much everything starts after your shoes, you know?
Gotcha.
Sneakers on, I pick out the shirt and the clothes and the hat, all that later, you know what I'm saying? As long as I got my shoes. To me, the biggest thing I want, like new sneakerhead, somebody like you that's new to it, it's not about how many pair you have. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, your passion for what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, your budget might not be as big as the next man. That doesn't mean your passion is not as, you know what I'm saying? You know, he might just have the funds to buy them, but he might could wear them one time and throw them in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna wear them every day, you gonna clean them every night, taking pictures of them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's more of you admiring, you know, what you got. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So to me, that's more of a sneakerhead. Really, a sneakerhead is a collector. You know, it's a collector of limited, rare sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a misconception of, man, I buy every release for the last year. I'm a sneakerhead. Hey, and you know, if that's their definition, that's cool. But in my opinion, you know, a sneakerhead is somebody who has a nose or niche for getting their hands on that rare, hard to find OG stuff that they know by just looking at it. Like, man, them 1986 12. I know that's that. You know what I'm saying? And they can tell by the tongue. They can tell by the material. They can tell by the fading of the color of the shoe. The history, you know, and that's the last thing I want to get to. Being a sneakerhead is like being like, you got to be knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? You can't be rocking something and not know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't know that when the shoe came out. You can't know, you know, is it a retro? Is it not a retro? Things like that, you got to know about it. You know what I'm saying? Why they made the shoe? How much the shoe when it originally came out? How much it costs? And how much it costs these days? I mean, I met cats that, man, had the original receipts from like that faded and it's all yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Barely can hold it because it's gonna deteriorate because it's so old. So to me, it's about knowledge and history. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like if somebody came up and called me a sneakerhead. If they called me next week about, man, Tony, hey, how much should I pay for this shoe? Or Tony, what do you think this is worth on the street? I got to answer those kind of questions, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I think being a sneakerhead, you should hold it with a lot of weight. It's not nothing just like, I got shoes, I'm a sneakerhead. It's more or less just, knowing your history, being a voice for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And just passing it on. But like I said, the main thing from being a sneakerhead is not how many pair you have, it's about the love you got for the kids.
Gotcha. So I guess in my situation, I'm not really a person that say, oh, I gotta get these. I just kind of pick and choose like, oh, them look nice. Like not so much like, oh, them hot.
Yeah.
These look nice. Yeah. I don't like these. I ain't gonna get them. So
well, it's different stages of being a sneakerhead. Like I'm at that old stage, like once you get out your, so you got that excited, up all night, standing in line, paying, whatever you do to get your shoes. I'm at that stage. I'm looking for that shoe that nobody's really that's on the shelf now. You know what I'm saying? Like that shoe that I can take, rock something with it and make somebody be like, man, I'm fresh. I would have never, like, where you got them from? Oh, they sitting at the shelf at the store, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So I'm more or less looking for that shoe now. Like, I'm like that, the one that might be on sale out at the bottom of the shoe rack for $49, $59, something to throw on.
Gotcha.
But when I put it together, when I rock it the way I'm going to rock it, I'm going to make it look like, man, it just came out. Nah, man, it's been in the store about 2-3 months. You just, it ain't,
right.
It ain't had no release date, and I feel like that's another thing that's hurting the shoe game. Too many people are release day shopping. I mean, you can go to all these apps and stuff, and you can just see all the shoes that's coming out. Do you know how many shoes are coming out between those releases? I mean, it's thousands of shoes. Like, if you just walk into your average shoe store and ask the average sneakerhead to find a pair of shoes, it'll blow his mind. Because they're so used to just internet shopping. Man, these come out on the 31st, I'm going to cop them. Bah, good, see them next month. You know what I'm saying? But if you actually take the time to go to a shoe store, try some shoes on, I mean, big shout out to all the brands out there. Asics is making a hard run. Puma's making a hard run. New Balance. I just found out that Adidas bought Reebok. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, man. It's great.
Wow.
A lot of brands are buying brands. So it's a lot of stuff going on in the shoe world that a lot of people don't even have any clue about. But I do suggest that you just go to a shoe store, sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Tell your way to look. Hey, I just want to try some shoes on today. I want to see what's what and just flex on some shoes. But to me, that's the true vision of a sneakerhead, and that's the stage I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So,
definitely.
But like I said, man, you're on your way though, man.
All right, man. So, I guess, I was gonna ask you a question, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
What, my beautiful brown eyes or what? We're going out top 5. Remember, we got to keep updating people. We're gonna go to top 5.
You wanna go straight to it?
Let's go straight to it.
All right, cool.
Because it's been a mediocre year for releases. So
Actually, I kind of agree and disagree. I feel like we have a few good shoes left, but everything that we kind of have is just like really hype. You know what I mean? It's not really like any good classic clean shoes that's kind of getting pushed out. That's what I was gonna ask you. What exactly would be the difference between like a release and just like shoes that kind of come out that
don't have
aren't really
dates?
that don't have release dates?
Your low bursts, like you know what I'm saying, like going back to the brands. I mean, Aces is one. I mean, Aces has a lot of different shoes that come out. Pumas have a lot of different brands. I mean, we get the shoes come in every day. It's mainly like your lower end. Even Jordan. Jordan has different. He has different styles. He has a trainer section. He has a basketball section. They have different shoes that they can't put them all on the release date. They're gonna put the stuff that people want to see.
Gotcha.
If you got an app or you got a website, your job is to get people to view, that page or that site. So with that being said, they're not gonna spend the time to put every shoe that's coming out. And honestly, you really can't keep up. I mean, it's almost like sports. I mean, we need a show for shoes. I mean, I feel like it's like a on day. You gotta stay tuned to what's going on. But nah, man, it's a lot of shoes that come out that don't hit the release date according. You just gotta actually go into shoe stores. It's a lot of times I went to a shoe store. You can even go to an outlet these days sometimes to be like, man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, cause you took a little trip and you was it Reebok outlet?
Yeah, they had everything out there. ASIC, Reebok, different stuff that I've never seen or stuff that I didn't see in stores. So, I mean, then you got to talk about your regions. Some stuff that we get in Louisiana, they might not get in Chicago. So once you travel, you're going to see more stuff too as far as sneakerhead. That's one of the main reasons why internet shopping got so big, because back in the day, cats used to have to drive like to Baltimore or New York to get a shoe that's only exclusively released in New York. Nowadays, you can just click a button and wait in line or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how it used to be. The OGs,
or go fumble with one of them bots.
Yeah. So, so it's cool with internet shopping. I think it helps the sneakerhead. But like I said, back in the day, man, like I said, you have to drive and travel to get a hot shoe like that. That was only for that certain area. But yeah, man, the best thing to do is just go in a shoe store on a Tuesday. Wednesday, or Thursday, or something, man. Just a Monday, if for God's sake, and just sit in there and just see like what's on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Because after all the hype, I call it the after hype days. After all the hype and all the weekends over with, sit down, check the shoe store out, and see what's popping, see what's popping.
Gotcha.
Sir.
All right. Let me check this camera real quick. Make sure it's still on.
Take some picture, Mike. I'll take back. Okay. Still on?
Yeah.
Okay, it's holding it down right now.
All right. Before we get into the top 5, I want to ask you a little bit about, as a coming to age, newer sneakerhead type person, and for all the newer sneakerheads out there, or people that's wanting to become sneakerheads, how can we get our hands on them joints, them exclusives, them releases, them jewels? Cause they hard, man. It's hard.
I mean, honestly, I mean, it's tough for all of us. Even guys that's been in the game a long time. I mean, all you really got is a lot of people are quote unquote the plugs. Got plugs here, there. They got this, or they got that. I mean, at the end of the day, man, the way the shoe game is going, they're marketing it for everybody not to get these shoes. That's what you have to understand. It's the mentality.
Wow.
It's not for us to have them. You know what I'm saying? It's to create the hype. You know what I'm saying? The want. So basically, how it works is, okay, you can't get that hot shoe, but when the next one come out that you can get, then you're gonna jump on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what it's doing. It just creates a unnecessary hype, unnecessary internet buzz. That's why you see shoes going for $1,500, $2,000. I mean, me personally, like I said, that stage of the shoe world, I'm done with. I can't pay $1,000 for a pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just can't. But I'm not saying that's wrong or whoever did that is bad. But I just can't do that. But like I said, I think it's just more of a hype buildup. I think it's to make that sneaker culture that excited, to bring that blood rush, to give you like, I got a chance to get this shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I think it's more or less the hype, man. So don't fall into the hype. For all my new sneakerheads, don't fall into the hype. Buy what you like, buy what you love, man. Rock what you rock. You did?
All right. So you want to get to the top 5?
Top 5. I want to get back to what you were talking about. I want to get into the top 5 because I feel like it's been a really mediocre year. Not for shoes, but I've got some great shoes, but just for release dates. They started the year off with, which I was excited about, the Retro 4s, the Oreos, the white navy joints. I'm thinking, oh man, this is gonna be a classic remastered year. And then it just kind of just dropped the ball totally. January was so hot last year for me because I'm a big 4 fan. I like the 4s. They look good with jeans. You can just rock them. And then, like I said, with that remastered leather, which I was really excited about, shoes just felt more comfortable. They felt more genuine. So I felt like they dropped the ball from January on down. So this year, honestly, I've saved a lot of money in my pockets, man. That's a lot of stuff I haven't bought, so I feel good about that. But some of these up and coming releases though might have Tony T spend a little bread though.
It was a little tough making my top 5.
You got a top 5?
I have a top 5.
All right, well, let you go first, man.
All right. I guess coming in last is the Curry 2 Iron Sharper Irons. Like I said before, I really like the overall look of it. I like the overall look of it. Not so much as, and I kind of snuck this in on the list, just not so much on the fact of, hey, this is a hot shoe, but like, okay, looking at the progress, you know what I'm saying, like from the 1s and then now moving up to the 2s, and this is like a real nice colorway. I feel like it's really coming into itself.
You a fan? You a fan?
Am I a fan of? Nah, not really.
You gonna wear jersey too with him?
Nah, probably not.
I gotta check them out, man. I'm just, I can't do hard basketball
Yeah.
shoes. I'm too small. Like, if I wear some basketball shoes, I'm gonna hoop. So, you know what I'm saying.
But I really feel like it's
I'm gonna check them out.
The Steph Curry.
What's the price range of them? What's the Curry run for?
Don't know.
It gotta be anywhere 152. We'll check on that next time. We'll get some info for you guys.
Definitely will. And that comes out on the 24th. So number 4, I got the Chromes Jordan 8s. The Chromes. And they come out on the 12th of December.
And that's remastered too, guys. Remastered. Always look for that. If you see it, a release date, look for the in quotations as remastered. If you see remastered, it's going to be a little bit higher, maybe about $20 or $30 higher, but it's worth it though. The leather's going to bend a little bit better. The shoe's going to have a better insole. It's going to be more supportive. Great buy. So big shout out to Jordan Brand for doing that for real.
Right after that, I have my Jordan 11 72 10.
Yeah.
And they come out on the 19th of December.
220.
I see, that's where it kind of started getting kind of hard for me, because I really do like the shoe. It got the different kind of leather on it, and it's real clean. It's not all shiny, I mean, it's a real clean kind of classic look.
I call those the Christmas shoes. I mean, everybody just go crazy.
Yeah, of course. They're gonna be real tough to get.
For sure.
Number 2 on my list, I got the Jordan 7 sweaters.
Okay.
Definitely want them. I really, really want them.
Polos. You know about that Bill Cosby stuff with them
Man.
roofies and stuff. I'm just saying, you gotta be. Everybody pull that off the shelf, man.
I don't think so, man.
Chick see with them on, she might be like, I don't know.
I don't wear them for her.
This dude might try to get me. So we'll have to see. Hey, I want to see if them go hit shelf though. I'll be surprised those hit shelf. They might pull those.
And it's the same thing. I guess the same thing for the HC 3 times the charm.
Now,
Kind of got the 3 times the charm. They
yeah, with the sweater, yeah. I've seen that. Like I said, I've seen a lot of TBA, which means to be determined. For a lot of people who don't know that, you know what I mean? To be determined as far as if the shoe is actually gonna come out or when they're gonna release that. Yeah. So if you ever see TBA on that, that's what they.
Well, I saw a date on it. They had a date on them.
Okay. But a lot of stuff changed, so just stay up on the app on that. That's a pretty good list though, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good list.
No, I still got one more.
Right,
my number one is the Foam Posit 1 Premium, the holograms. They come out on the 27th of November.
I do like the phone. Good look. I didn't even number mine. Honestly, I don't really do a number thing, which one is better or worse. So I just gotta put them out there. But big shout out to the Maroon 6s coming out. 220 remastered, and they will have Nike on the back heel. I think that's a big deal with the remaster going on. So big shout out to the Maroon 6s right there. I think a lot of people looking for those. When they dropped the picture of those, I remember them being like, whoa, let me get on those. Aqua 8's really excited about that. They're gonna be remastered. So I remember I was in college when they came out in West Virginia, and I didn't have no money. It was snowing. I couldn't get to the show. I couldn't get to Foot Locker. So I definitely want to get my hands back on them Aqua 8's. Big shout out to Aqua 8's. The 72 and 10, like you said, high shoe is the Christmas shoe. But yeah, we all gonna buy it. I don't even know why we try to play this game.
Exactly.
Like we don't like them.
Exactly.
We gonna buy it.
And I might actually sit for them.
And if you don't know the history behind it,
let me know.
72 and 10. That's the year that Michael Jordan and took the Bulls to the championship, and they were 72 and 10, the best record in the NBA. So that's the whole concept behind the black and red. Victor Cruz shoe. Once again, big shout out to homie Victor Cruz. He has a sneaker coming out, 150. I'm liking it. I think it looks a lot like the Bo Jacksons. But hey, you know, that's just my opinion.
And they coming out on the 2nd of October.
2nd of October.
Yep.
But I like to support Victor Cruz. I think us need to be more football. You know, and that's another thing you got to understand too. You know, Nike don't normally do basketball. It's just a football player. Getting not really a basketball shoe, but getting a sneaker. So that's kind of huge. So you got to support that. Big shout out to the homie Ruckus, Ronnie at Ruckus, man. They have a candy cane SB coming out for Christmas, man. It looks gonna be like a whole candy cane. It's a low top SB. SB means skateboard. If you all my skateboarders out there, pretty much a Nike Dunk, but it's premium, made for like skating or whatever. Yeah. And it's gonna look like a big candy cane. So every year Nike does something pretty dope with the SB, with the line as far as theming. They actually, a lot of people notice the theming really came hard from the SB family. Everything that comes out, they have a theme behind it, like SB, or they have a cork edition. We even had our own shoe, the crawfish edition, Louisiana edition. So everything they do, every shoe has a theme. They have a Gucci one, they have all kind of stuff. So big shout out to the SB family there. And I'm with you too, man. I'm not a big phone person, but I do think it's gonna bang in the box office. The hologram phone pockets. I think that's a good look.
Man, that's a real clean shoe,
people still looking for the mirror ones. The mirror ones came out only in New York for All-Star Weekend. They were supposed to redrop those. Haven't got a release date yet, but just stay on top. But they were all like mirror phone. The whole shoe was like a mirror.
Oh man, that's
crazy. So I saw a couple of cats in New York, a couple pictures I've seen, and they lived up to the hype. So big shout out to the phone family. That's what I got, man, for upcoming releases for 2015, man.
All right, so I think we kind of run out of time anyway, so we need to go ahead and get out of here. Tell them where they can find you at.
Man, follow me, follow my brand, follow my team, man. Big shout out to my team, too. I'm going to shout my team out. Big shout out to the homie DJ Kicks. Big shout out to Mike, True, Pat, Larry, the whole family. Got a big support system out there. So, like I said, My Kicks to Passion, we back. We're working on some sneaker summits right now, but you can follow us at My Kicks to Passion, MYKICKSTHE. Passion. Hope you're not spell passion. So My Kicks to Passion. If you want to follow your boy personal page and follow me and my crazy family, you can follow me at Mr.MKTP. Yeah, man, like I said, we got a lot of things coming with sneaker summits. I'm actually working on a project to kind of collect shoes and give them away to the homeless right now. Okay. So we got a lot of cool stuff that we're working on right now. So, man, make sure y'all follow your boy. Big shout out to all the Louisiana Sneakerheads, man. And, you know, I'm excited to be here, man. Thanks for having you, boy.
Nah, no problem. Man, I appreciate you for coming out, man. And as always, you can follow me on all means of social media at Ratchet Toon, RATCHTON. And as always, I'm going to leave y'all with the Ratchet Word of Wisdom. Today's Ratchet Word is life is 10% what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. So keep your head cool, keep your head up, make sure you do everything right.
Hey, shout out to the closet, man. O'Neal Lane, stop through, man.
Definitely. And don't put your hands where you won't put your face. And thank y'all for tuning in, man. We out.
Yo, Toon!